government dignitaries, and honored international guests. Ladies and gentlemen, if Art Deco was a person, his name would be Noël. How very clever of Madame McCarthy to conjure me up for this 9th World Congress on Art Deco. Indeed, indeed. It's wonderful to be back in the 1930s again. I hear that the 21st century is rather dull. All those D-grade celebrities trouncing about. Indeed, indeed. There is so much that I'm looking forward to now that I'm back on the material plane. Silk dressing gowns to buy, and all those wonderful royalties accruing since I've been away. What is this I hear? There have been imposters parading around as me. How very, very naughty. Oh, and a zillion martinis to drink. Did you know martinis are like women's breasts? 1 is never enough, but 3 is too many. But what I'm looking forward to most of all, my dears, is Passion Amour, that moment when lips collide. Mr. Irving Berlin often emphasizes sin in a charming way. Mr. Calvin Weaver wrote a sonnet to show sex was here to stay. Richard Rogers, it's true, took a more romantic view of that sly biological urge. But it really was Cole who contrived to make the whole thing merge. He said that Belgians and Greeks do it. Nice young men who sell antiques do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Monkeys, whenever you look, do it. Rupert Bear and even Fluke, do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Oh, George Bush, he can't quite do it, for he's so highly strung. Zsa Zsa Gabor, she might do it, but she looks far too young. Excited spinsters in spas do it. Duchesses when opening bazaars do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Famous writers in scores do it. Somerset and all the malls do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. The Brontes feel they must do it. Ernest Hemingway can just do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. E. Allan Poe, ho, 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 does it, but he does it in verse. Some say Cocteau does it, but he has to rehearse. Tennessee Williams, self-taught, does it. Kinsey with a deafening report, does it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Iraqis and Yanks do it. All armed forces with their flanks do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Lalique with a squeak does it. Clarence Cliff on Hampstead Heath does it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Frank Lloyd Wright, when he's tight, does it. In the desert alone. Dame Edna with her possums does it. In her Hollywood home. Cartier with such flair does it. Miss Marlene with Colbert does it. Let's do it. Let's fall in. Let's do it. Let's fall in. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. The smell of the audience and the roar of the grease paint. I miss it so very much.